Hello and welcome to A Wheel Thing TV. I'm Dave Canole. This week we're checking out the brand new Kia Picanto. There's only one model in the range, and I'll tell you what, it's not as bad as you may think. The Kia Picanto comes in one trim level, and you've got a range of colours, including this one called Honeybee. Yes, I kid you not. Now that's a $500 odd cost option. Takes the car to around $15,500, but that's a drive-away price. Let's have a look at it. It's a very small car, very compact, definitely a great little city car. Reminds me of the car that Toyota had some years ago, that Aston Martin actually ended up rebadging, and I don't think that sold terribly well somehow. But a very definitive looking shape to it. 5-door hatch, enough room for 4 people, no problems whatsoever, but I genuinely wouldn't think you'd want to go for a 5-seater setup. We've got these little wheels on here. Well, I say little, but they're actually 14 inches. Well, that is little really, isn't it? 165 by 60 and steel wheels, Kumho tyres, and they do a pretty damn good job actually of holding the car onto the road. Around the back we've got just a little bit of hatch room. More than enough for a week's shopping for a single person or a couple. Go for kids, well, you'd want to get a bigger car. Under the bonnet, which is probably not much bigger than a handkerchief, it's a 63 kilowatt, 120 newton metre, 1.25 litre engine. That's right, 1.25. Kia not doing anything by halves, doing it by quarters in this case. Dash is not unlike the Kia Rio, which would be just a little bit bigger than this car all round. We've got the standard twist and turn buttons for the air conditioning. We've got our USB and auxiliary for the audio, for 4-speed auto, and it does a reasonable job considering. Up front, standard in regards to the dash, and of course we always have to have red LED LCD screens when it comes to this level of car. Well, we do, don't we? Pleasant enough seats with some rather odd looking stitching. Not that it's bad or anything, it's just a little bit odd. It actually does brighten up the cabin a little bit, as does the silver or aluminium look plastic that the car has on the dash, and a big smiley face style on the steering wheel as well. If we come around to the back seats, that's with a normal height driver in regards to where that back seat ends. Just enough room for smaller people in the back. Kia's Picanto in this trim around $15,500 as we mentioned. 4-speed auto, 1.25 litre engine. Doesn't sound like a terribly exciting package, but give it a bit of a rev, give it a bit of a chance more likely, and you'll find out it's actually quite a fun little car to live with. Certainly very much aimed at a city car, 1 or 2 people, 4 at a pinch, but don't expect too much room if you go for anybody more than 4. Shopping room wise, well, there's just enough in the back to again do for 1 or 2 people. You've got enough standard equipment on board, plus rear parking sensors included, to make it a pretty valuable or a considerable proposition if you're looking for a smallish car with good economy. For A Wheel Thing TV, I'm Dave Canole.